Apa khabar kawan-kawan? Tachia Wanakkam. Welcome back to the Khabar Baik show where we want to celebrate good news aka #Khabar Baik happening all around Malaysia because you have to admit, things are pretty messed up. So it's time to shift our focus and solo some positivity pills. We've got a fun show for you tonight with special guest Navin The Farmer. So don't go anywhere, hit that subscribe and like button, sit back, relax, and we'll be right back with more Khabar Baik. Starting off this week with some entertainment news. Meet Malaysia's very own national record-holding late-night talk show host, Alvin Anthons. The night show hosted by Alvin Anthons has been breaking barriers ever since its inception just last year. Now, for those of you who perhaps have never heard of the show, the night show by Alvin Anthons is the first Malaysian live entertainment program broadcast on Instagram, amidst a studio set and a live DJ with guests like Gurmit Singh, aka Pachukang, Amber Chia, Alan Wu, and many more. What's perhaps more impressive is that the show has even earned a national record verified by the Malaysia Book of Records as the first Instagram live broadcasting talk show. Congrats, Alvin Anthons. Here's to more opportunities to talk shows in Malaysia. More on entertainment this week. It was recently reported that a feature documentary by a 21-year-old Malaysian film director has received silver in the iconic Tokyo Film Awards. That's right, Sanat Kumar Ganesan's work on The Wanted Shades of Life Episode 2, featuring Agnes Mary Selvaraj feature documentary, received the award in the category of Best Feature Documentary. You can check out the short film using the link in the description below. Miss Grand Malaysia took to their Facebook page to showcase Miss Grand Malaysia 2021, Lisha Lini Kanaran, in an incredible 7 ancient princesses of Ulek Mayang costume, depicting an old folk song and dance from Terengganu. The costume, which weighs around 50 kgs and was created by Sarawak-based designer Aldrin Artistry, won Best National Costume during the pageant finals. 2021 is truly the year for Malaysians to shine on the international stage. Our guest for tonight is the founder of SayurKita Malaysia and has a huge heart for agriculture. Here to share more on his story and experience, please help me welcome Navin The Farmer. Welcome bro, welcome to the Khabar Baik show.
Thank you, man. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Like, you are my final guest for 2021. I recently saw you on the news. You came out on Star. That was a big deal, man. Like, that was a huge deal. Congratulations, by the way. And
thank you.
How do you feel, man, when it came out? What was happening?
When it came out, right, I felt like, I just felt I didn't know how to feel actually. I didn't know how to feel happy or excited or like I came out the paper, look at this, everybody look at this. I came out the paper. I wasn't even like that. I was just more relaxed. But the proudest thing of what I did is that I told my parents, I told my Lama, and that day, we were all gathering. There was a family gathering on that day.
Okay.
In Perak. So it's a family reunion. After 5 years, I'm seeing my family members.
Wow.
And it came out on the first day of the reunion. And I didn't say anything to anyone. But then someone picked it up like, hey, Navin came out in the papers today. That was the moment I felt like, okay, finally, I feel appreciated. Like somebody is, like a bunch of people is like saying like, Navin, congratulations, you made it, and we're proud of you and all that. So still, I was really thankful because when I made it in the papers, right, it was like how to say, it wasn't. I didn't do it alone, bro. I did it because I had a lot of good friends and good family members around me.
So good,
like
so good.
You were part of it, man.
Hey, what?
The clubhouse gang, everyone.
The clubhouse gang. Yeah. Navin, you want to share with us a bit of your background? Like, how long have you been farming already? How long have you started in this industry? Just in terms of agriculture, okay?
Okay, so I started agriculture has been already 7 years now. 7 years, and since the year of 2019, and I did my diploma in maritime and transportation management. So I stopped at there. And once I finished my diploma, right, I went off to work in a few companies and all that. So when I worked in companies, so I learned farming. Like when my dad was farming, I was there always. The weekends I was in college. That. So I was learning a lot of things as he was doing it. He was there for 10 years already. So I came in behind 7 years. So as I was then when I went to work, I feel like there's somebody always chasing you at the back, scratching you, and telling you to do this, do that, all that. I have no problem with that, but I don't feel a sense of fulfillment over that. I don't feel like appreciated. I felt like I was more like being like a. I hope I don't offend anyone. Please, everybody has their own ways of thinking and how they want life, right? But when I say this, some people come at me like, "Oh, bro, lucky you. You don't have the family to support and all that. That's why you can go and do your passion and all that." But everyone has their own choice, right? So I took that part, saying, this is what I want to do, and I've been there, and I feel better to work with plants rather than work with people. And the best thing, biggest fulfillment, that you get to feed the masses.
Wow.
You get to feed
Wow.
them. So it's a job that is highly appreciated, lah. When I was in beginning days of college, people will say like, "What's your dad doing?" and all that. I say he's a farmer and all that. Then they will just point fingers at me. "Oh, you bloody farmer come already," Oh, I'm so sorry for the words.
No, serious. Like people will say that. Oh, you.
Yeah, people make fun of you and say like, "Oh, there's farmer now. Farmer Navin is here and all that. They'll make fun." So he will chankol every day. "Hey, Navin, when you going to start chankol? Bro, there's grass here and there."
Terrible. No, but Navin, no, you see, that's the thing. Like, honestly, before even hearing about you, Navin, like I'm not really exposed to this whole agricultural industry, So now what you're doing here is pretty interesting because you're not just helping your dad with the farm, you're not just having the experience, but now with SayurKita, you actually want to give back. You want to educate our generation on farming, on agriculture. Is that correct? So tell us more about that. What is the vision behind this thing?
All right. So Malaysia. Okay. So so the thing here, why I started to teach people is that I've been teaching people since last year. I started teaching people last year, even before the pandemic started. So when I was teaching people, what led me to teach people is that because when I was in farming, when people get to find out, like, "Oh, you're in farming, bro." They said, "Oh, it's a good job, bro. You're doing a noble profession." So what my friends were saying that time was different, and whereas you mature circle, right? So they are more like respective towards this industry. They're saying like, "Oh, that's great, man. You're doing agriculture," and then the word went on, like, "Oh, Navin is like doing agriculture. Navin is doing agriculture and all that." My friends, dad, and everybody. So people start coming and asking me like, "How, Navin? How should I do this? How do I enter the industry? What should I grow? And where should I do it? How should I get land? What's the right way to sell my produce?" And so all these questions are coming in, and then I see so many people also, they venture into an agriculture industry, right? They just go head on first, and when they go first, right, when you put your right leg in already, your left leg also have to go inside fully. There's no back. When you put for the first 10 ringgit in, you will within the next 2 months you will spend the next 10,000 ringgit in agriculture. So it's no small money. So when people tend to ask a lot of questions, and then after that I see people go head on, right? Most of them lose out in terms of like they don't have the right knowledge to grow things. What the main perception around agriculture is that agriculture is easy. I also have a few pots at home. I know how to grow this particular vegetable. I've grown 2 pots of tomatoes. If I can grow 2 pots of tomatoes, I can grow 1 acre of tomatoes. Shouldn't be a problem. I don't see a problem here.
Just like that, I can grow tomatoes. Yeah, I'm a farmer now.
So they go in with that mindset. The management of 2 pots and 11,000 in 1 acre is a total different ball game.
So that's why you're trying to educate people. You're trying to add the
Yes.
value. And I think that is so good. Like everyone watching, you have to check out his website, SayurKita.Asia. Why I say is because there's not, apart from his value and courses, there are also a lot of like YouTube videos and blogs that you can check out. A lot of value they can even learn for free on his website. And I have to say, Navin, like for those of you who do not know, Navin is the one that really inspired me to to create my own website. I saw his website. I was mind blown, and he did it from scratch. Okay, using Wix. Now this is not a sponsored video, okay? But so I went on to Wix and also did my own website. So thank you so much, Navin, for that. I myself have grown so much, and I mean you have helped me grow. But before we proceed any further, guys, I'm speaking with Navin the Farmer. So I was thinking, let's play a little game, Navin. Let's play a little round of BG Please. All right, Navin. So how the game works is very simple. I will be flashing you some images on the screen right now, and then you'll have to tell me what you think those seeds are, because you are Navin the Farmer, correct or not? So you should know what seeds these, like I'm showing you. Okay. All right, Navin. And the first image is the first BG or seed.
All right.
Haha.
This one. Cucumber, bro.
Okay, so you say cucumber. Like everyone watching, you can even type it out in the chat. Like, what is your guess? So Navin the Farmer says cucumber, and the answer is ding ding ding. Correct, man. These are cucumber seeds. Not bad. Not bad. I had to Google it. Okay, so you got 1 point, and the next one.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I think you know this.
Watermelon.
No, BG, please. These are pineapple seeds.
Oh man.
Yeah. Actually, Navin, they do look very similar actually. Watermelon and pineapple.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. It's close. And
Yeah.
the next one. This one should be easy for you, man. I don't know.
Okay. Oh damn. Rambutan seed.
Yes, nice. This is rambutan seed. All right, not bad. Living up to your name, man. And last but not least, if you cannot guess this, Navin, you need to change your name, man. You cannot call yourself Navin the Farmer, okay? And the last round.
Durian, bro.
Yes! Everybody give a round of applause to Navin the Farmer in the chat right now. Thanks so much for being. That was our first ever game on the Khabar Baik show, Navin. Good job. Congrats, man. You just won yourself I don't know, a flight ticket to Japan or something. I will discuss with my producer and all that later, no worries. And I would like to ask you one final thing. Maybe you would like to share with everyone watching tonight. What message do you carry in your heart, man, that keeps you going? Like you tell me you're working Sundays, I mean like probably 24/7 every day, because it is you're managing the offline, you're doing the online, and there has to be something that is carrying you through, right? So what is that thing?
Purpose, man. I would say purpose.
Wow.
I mean, everyone has to do something they're happy with, and it has to give back to society. Purpose, help everyone whichever way you can. I mean, I like me, in the form of education, I would like to give everyone the best knowledge possible there is, that I didn't get when I ventured into the industry, because I was, bruised and battered when I went to the agriculture industry, in the early days with my dad. Nobody was help us, nobody was there to teach us, nobody was there to tell us which is the right seed to use for this particular crop, because for one cucumber seed or that watermelon seed or that mustard seed or whatever seed it is, there's many varieties to it. That's just only one thing, but you have many more and many more subsections to it. So I feel like, if everyone could, come to me and I could like just impart this knowledge to them
Wow.
and tell them like, this is the right way you should do it, everyone will be very successful in agriculture.
That
So that's the purpose that I would like to live up to. I want to live up to, and make sure everyone is happy, because you would not like to see another person suffer, in pain, or and work or anything, because purpose is the big fulfillment over here. And and feeding people is another noble profession as well. So quite happy with what I'm doing.
That is absolutely amazing, Navin. Thanks so much. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it first from Navin. Purpose and plants, if I have to say so. Navin, thank you so much. I love that you are a voice for our generation when it comes to agriculture, when it comes to farming, and really, I want everyone watching right now to head on to the link in the description, because you really have to check out his content. You have to follow him on Instagram, and he truly provides like great value. So thank you so much, Navin, for being part of the Khabar Baik show tonight. And I hope to see you soon, buddy.
I am honored to be here, man. Thank you so much for inviting me and being on the last episode. Dude, it's a real honor, man. Thank you so much, man.
And with that, we have come to the end of the show for tonight, the final episode for 2021. We will be back next year though with more Khabar Baik coming your way. So be sure to hit the subscribe button right now and stay tuned on Instagram as well, as we'll be having some IG live conversations there too. I love you guys. You're the best. This is the Khabar Baik show with me, Chris MJ, reminding you, and if you look for good news, you'll find it. See you next year.
Last episode of Khabar Baik for 2021. Don't cry, man.
I'm not crying.
Don't cry.
You
Something
cry.
right
Let's cut it down here and something.
is over. It's a wrap. Sorry, it's a wrap.
Over.
It's not over.
See you guys next year.